Like I say, the last time I hunted out there was 2003. As a matter of fact, the first day I ever hunted there with my bow years ago was October 1st, 2003, and oddly enough, I ended up back down there with Mark on October 1st, 2010. So, little reunion in the area. Got a lot of neat little stories here. I keep a hunting log, and I've got some little stories in the area that I think are going to kind of help piece together some good spots. The place that we were hunting last night was near a winter wheat field. Looks like they've got about, I don't know, maybe 2.5 acres, maybe less, of CRP. They're just letting it grow up, and the north side of this field happens to be winter wheat, which I believe is going to be a good winter food source. Probably worth going back down there. I was set up in between, kind of near the west edge of the field, and in between a very large drainage ditch that spills down into the river and the winter wheat field. There was a small stretch of timber in there. I think the deer are using to access the area. As they're using it as a staging area. A little bit of scouting that we did in there. Mark hunted maybe, I don't know, 1,000 feet east of me. Ended up seeing about a half a dozen does out in the field heading south toward the river. We know there's a lot of deer out there. There's no doubt about that. Another thing about that area that I think kind of keeps folks from heading down there, unless you're really serious about it, is that they have an antler point restriction. You have to have at least 4 points on the side in order to take the buck, which is fine with me because I'm really not in it for the antlers anyway. If I get a really nice deer, of course I'll mount it, but I'm really just in it for the entire experience. Pretty good day all in all. There was hardly any wind at all. It was warm getting in there. I think our high that was 72, about 72 degrees. Lots of squirrels playing around me. That's pretty typical. On to something else here. Before I went down there, I've been having bugs problems in the past down that area because it's a river bottom, and I tried this. This is kind of old. It's an old can here, so it may be why it wasn't working. But in the past, what I would do is I would spray a little bit on my fingers and work it onto my ears, and then a little bit more, and then work it around my eye area, because that's where my face mask is, the only place that's open. But they were still kind of flying around my head, bugging me and everything. And in my Bass Pro Shops video there, I had purchased this product right here that I have been kind of concerned about using. I wasn't too sure. There's an awful lot of reading that you can find on the internet about it. But I think I'm going to try it. I'm not going to spray my whole clothing arsenal down with it here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit my face masks and let them dry. It says that it's effective through 6 washings, so that will probably get me through the early season. I won't be wearing that particular face mask later on. And I think from what I've been reading, after you wash it, the smell disseminates, and the parts per million of the smell may not be a big deal with the deer. So I'm going to try it. I'm tired of swatting mosquitoes. We're going to go ahead and use it. I've used this in the past. I think this is good too, but I really think that this Sawyer product is going to be probably the bomb, but I'll keep you posted on that too. Got some questions for you guys. I've been hunting out of a climber every time I've been down there, that particular property, and most of my hunting career has been out of a climber. I haven't really spent too much time in ladder stands. The only time that I've ever, most of the time I've hung them. I had one get stolen when not too long after that doe that I harvested in my mature doe harvest video back in 2007. I got that stand stolen just a few days after I hunted out of it. Got some questions. I have been thinking about maybe purchasing a hang-on stand and maybe some climbing sticks. I'm really kind of wanting to get into the spikes like the public works guys use, the electric line guys use it when they go up a power pole. Does anybody have any experience using those? As you know, a lot of those trees that you get down in some of those areas, they're just scrubby, and you really can't, legally you're not supposed to do any cutting down in there, so you really can't do a bunch of sawing and hacking like you can on private land. Some states probably allow you to, but Missouri doesn't want you cutting up their forests and stuff, so stick with us. There will be times that I video when I go out on my own. There will be times when I go with Mark. And we'll try to bring you some deer footage. I can't always promise it. It's difficult hunting public land, especially with a bow, but it's exciting. It's going to be fun. We're going to get out there and enjoy God's creation and just have a good time with the Show Me State bow hunting season.